Alrighty, back for another recap. This is Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp at the Norfolk Tides. Tides weren't signing at the time yet, so strictly focusing on Jacksonville. Did pretty well. This is for 5 of the nights of the series, so I'm just going to kind of run through them all. Obviously, this happened a while ago, so I'm not going to remember which night. I just know this is kind of the order as a whole. So, Jose Devers, he signed 3 of 3. Very nice guy. He knocks them all out. Jorge Alfaro was with them at the time for a rehab assignment. Like I said, this was the start of the season. This was the Tide's first homestand. So he was working his way back from injury. Then we got Brian Navarrito, 101. Monte Harrison. This was the first night he signed 101. He doesn't always sign. Most times he doesn't sign, but at least he always will kind of acknowledge you. So at least that's kind of step up from a lot of guys who just kind of blow you off if they don't want to sign. Then we got Brian Miller, who is very nice. He doesn't really talk much, but he just kind of knocks them out. So no complaints there. I'll just sign them all. Then we got Jesus Sanchez, who's very nice, very friendly. He does basically 2 per every time you see him. Then lastly, for night 1, got Phil Plantier. I needed him for my set. He signed 1 per for everyone. He's the only one that kind of even mentioned COVID, where he said, we're not supposed to sign because of COVID, but I always sign, so he just did 1. I think now he's not doing multiples again. Then I got Bryson Brigman, night 2. Pretty friendly. So he knocked out all of my cards. And then also another guy who was very nice, Nick Neidert. He even mentioned how basically all the players had a year off from signing, so of course he can take the time now to do it. So very nice. Knocked them all out for me that I had at the time. And I really like his rookie card he has here. Then Jorge Alfaro again, 101. Then a guy I was pretty excited to get, Braxton Garrett. I heard he was pretty nice. He signed a good bit, and that was definitely true. It's nice because he has a bunch of different cards. He's really nice about signing. Then we got Lewin Diaz, who he's a guy where if he's just walking, he's gonna keep moving. But if you can get his attention, he'll stop. Not much of an autograph, but he would knock it all out. So can't complain about that. So he did 4-4 for me. And then we got Jesus Sanchez again, 2-2. Then the middle day of the series I didn't go, but my dad, he picked up Braxton Garrett and Eddie Alvarez on a card for me. This was for the day game, and I had to work. Then the 4th day of the series, I got Elazar Hernandez, who's there on rehab assignment. Got Jesus Sanchez on 2. And my girlfriend, she went with me after the game, so she also got him on 2 for me. And then she got me Jorge Alfaro. And that's the card I got signed. And then lastly, waited this guy out. And, he comes out super late. He's not that friendly, but he did it. He signed 2-2. 1 was for my dad, Brett Eibner. He's a pitcher now. And then last day of the series, Eddie Alvarez got another one of his cards, and he signed for me pretty well. This wasn't the last day of the series. This last day I went. It was that Saturday. Luis Moreto, he is a pitcher. He's appeared for the Marlins. He doesn't have any actual cards. He probably has some team set cards, but don't have those. Pretty nice guy. Jesus Sanchez, he did 1 of 2 for me. He probably figured he got me a bunch, so I'll take it. And then I had just picked up this card. I got Lewin Diaz and Monte Harrison to sign it, but Nick Neidert, he was actually in Miami that night. He wasn't active on the roster. He was there in case they needed a pitcher for the next day, as their bullpen had been taxed pretty heavily that series. I forget who they're playing that weekend, but I think they had 2 doubleheaders that week already, so he was just there in case they needed someone. So hopefully when Jacksonville comes back in August, I'll be able to get him and finish up that 3-player. But I got the hardest 2 that Saturday with Diaz and Harrison. And then we got Jorge Faro again, actually trying to see if Neidert was there. He actually came out with all his stuff, and he was getting sent back up to Miami that night, so got him. And I got a couple, I found these other Braxton Garrett cards in my room. I forgot about these. I had them. So those 2, and then I had these 2 extras. So yep, that is the IP recap. Thanks for watching. Peace.